And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Forest Village. Had to think about that for a second for some reason. Anyway, houses are being built. Our number of housing units is going up really quickly. Number of residential places. I'm not even upgrading any of these. Like, these are the slightly modified version of 14 per house. The vanilla, I think, is 10. So just 4 extra people. Yeah, 14. Why can I adjust? I don't ever remember being able to adjust the number of people in a house. That's a new thing to me. But I like the city with the various stages of construction. I mean, to me, that kind of looks like, oh, there's progress. City is bursting at the seams. Look at this huge area. These two I had to unpause. I forgot about those. But as you can see, 2392 now. We're at over 2,000 population. 2,051 total. But this is going to give our city a massive amount of people. I mean, the game is still fun. Don't get me wrong. It's just all the issues that I was having with it made it really hard to push this type of series. Like, let's just go for massive population. I got lots of space in here for houses. I got all of this in here, and I'm not even using a quarter of the map yet. I mean, we got space. So the weird thing is, they released the performance patch, and they like doubled the max size of a map that you could build. But as you've seen, the game struggles to even use, the size that this is, like, I think, the medium. And these houses are probably going to sit empty for a long time. Look at that. We're at 2,600 housing units. So we can hold, 600 more people. That's a lot of babies. That's a lot of babies. Oh yeah, there's a whole row here. All of these ready to go. It's a lot of food that we can pull in. Really, these are... It's weird how some of these get built, like, really fast, even though I unpaused them pretty much at the same time. They get built really fast, and you get some of these that are just like, meh. People got better things to do, I guess. 2,700 now. See what our final tally is. I'm kind of curious what the final tally of housing units is going to be. Another one done. I mean, what did we start about? 2,100? Give or take? Kind of curious of what we're gonna level off at. 2798. We're almost at 2,800. We're definitely gonna pass 28. We might even pass 2,900. And I could obviously build. I kind of want to get up to 3,000. If we don't hit it, I want to get up there that high. Oh, another one built. These finished up. And 2,854. These still haven't occupied yet. Oh yeah, we got a lot. Look at them all that over here. Woo, that's going to be a lot. I mean, 10 houses is going to be 140 people. There were a lot of them in this little area that hadn't been built yet. got one more back here, one here. Finally, these are showing some progress. Yeah, the game is really fun, but oh, it's needs some really heavy optimizations, massive multi-threading. You know, I don't really know what they did. They didn't really communicate what they did to the performance patch, but I am having a sense that more work needs to be done. Because when I started this series, I kind of had a rough goal. Like, let's shoot for 10,000. But, you know, once I hit about the 16 to 1700 range, that's when I pretty much thought, this might not make it that far. And sure enough, we are struggling big time. The game just cannot handle this many people. Because technically it's, you know, every frame of the game, it's actually simulating every single person. So that's the issue. Should have a few of these. Yeah, these are all empty. Oh, we are at over 3,000. Good. And we still have a bunch of houses finishing up. 3,050. How are these doing over here? That one's done. This one's almost done. All I know is once these houses populate, you know, maybe the game won't be able to handle it. Maybe it'll just sit and be like, oh Lord, there's a lot of people that I have to reshuffle. But, you know, once they do, it's a lot of food, a lot of charcoal. I mean, it's a lot of materials that get pulled into the houses. And I'm hoping that, you know, the caravanners can keep up with everything. I might want to up some of the food. Actually, I did up these already. Fish pie, really. Let's raise that up. Fish pie. Worst came to worst, we can eat some fish pie, which not a big seafood guy, but wow. Okay. Couple houses left. Yo, yeah, we're gonna be over 3,100. $3,106. This is going to be 3,120. And this is going to be 3,134. Something like that. Oh, there's one in the middle. I was like, well, that's not right, but yeah, that works. And for the most part, Vikings have really stayed away in this game. You know, maybe they see how awesome my city is and how well defended it is, but I'm guessing that's not it. But oh, we still have this one to finish too. Oh, and this one too. Ah, there's a lot of houses. So I'm not sure at what point the game is going to actually populate these. So many empty houses. I mean, that's a lot of population to reshuffle. I have my doubts. I have my doubts the game is going to be able to handle this many people, because it can move a bunch of people into a house and then immediately do the expecting a baby thing. Like, it can easily, I can easily get all of a sudden, you know, 1,000 babies being born at like in 1 month. Once everybody actually moves in, that'd be kind of amusing. But baby boomers, you know, gotta have baby boomers. Okay, what are we at? 31, 34, and then we got 2 here. Kind of hoping, it's kind of hoping to capture the move in, the great migration here, the great housewarming. I was kind of hoping to capture that on camera, but previously it took so long for them to actually acknowledge the houses were available that, I mean, I was having people, builders who were homeless, over here while I was building the plaza over here. I was having builders building a house who were homeless. They finish the house and then they die of starvation, even though they just built a house that was completely empty. Like, the game takes so long to figure out, oh, there's actually, you know, there's actually houses to use. So that was a sad thing. I wish there was some more decoration. There are some mods that add decoration, but I've already had so many issues. Oh, look at my trees are doing well. They are indeed growing, which is a good thing. I'm hoping that they spread. Yeah, I wanted this thing wrapped in trees for no particular reason. Okay, this thing here, I think this is the last house that needs to be done. And you'll know when they move in because you'll get the little out of food symbol. Because when they first move in, obviously there's no food in the house. Are you guys gonna finish this house? Like, that would be great if you could do that. Yeah, this is definitely the last house. I'm only needing 4 builders, and this uses 4 builders. So there's definitely, this is definitely the last house. All right. Are we gonna finish? Yes, there we go. Thank you. All right, final tally. 3176 housing units, or beds, or however you want to say that. Number of residential places. 3,000, and I've got 2,000 people. So, I mean, each house, that's 2/3, so each house can have 5 people, roughly, 4 to 5 people. That's a lot of room for babies. That is a lot of room. So let's save the game. Just in case. And we will come back when they all move in. So we'll be right back. And we are back. People have moved in to the new houses. You can see expecting a baby in a lot of these. Some of them have more than others. Oh, that one's got a lot. Let's see if there's one that has a lot of them in it. There's 3 in there. I know there's one around here that has just tons. I lost track of where it was though. There's a lot of houses. Oh, there's one. Ha ha ha. Pretty much every adult female. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 or 6 in this. Oh yeah, look at all the babies. Oh man, it's gonna be... I wish it wasn't raining. That would be nice to be able to actually see. Would be wonderful, in fact. A lot of these houses, they just moved in, so it's hard for them to immediately be pregnant, but it'll catch up. You know, some of these houses that have a lot were already established, so as soon as they emptied out, they immediately got pregnant. And if we look at our accountant's house and people, you can see the children is the red line here. Huge bump. And that was basically the growth from those first sets of houses that I built. I built one set of houses, and there were a lot of people moved in, and that freed up a lot of kids. So we got a lot of babies, and they don't, you know, when the babies are born. Ooh, yeah, look at that one. Is this the same one? Might be. No, I think this was a different one. And we had somebody named Ice-T die of old age. I don't know if that's an Easter egg by the developers. I see a lot of interesting names of people. Of course, all of our original generation, I think all of them have passed. We can look at that. I haven't seen Wallflower in a while, so I'm thinking she died. I could be wrong. She'd be really old if not. I'm pretty sure she was a stonecutter, but she might have changed professions. Okay, well. Oh yeah, there's one. They're starting to, yeah, they're starting to expect babies now. Oh yeah. But it'll take, you know, a few seasons to get all those babies born and turn them into children, which will report on this. And I'm thinking it's gonna explode big time. So I will let the game run a little bit, and we'll pick it up when we start seeing if I have enough schools. I don't think I probably do. It's gonna take a lot of schooling once these kids start turning into teenagers. This is kind of my first area here. Oh, look at all the... Holy cow! These established houses. Yeah, these are going to be huge. Oh yeah, huge population boom over here. So, as the babies are born, they have to... I think they have to go 2 or 3 seasons before they turn into teenagers. and then they go to school, and then they have to be in school for so long. So they don't have to be in school for the entirety of their teenagerhood, but they have to, there's so many game ticks that they need to be in school. So as, the first wave clears out, we should be able to see a little bit of a growth. I might need a school down here. I don't have a school in this area. Let's build one of those, because I need it time for it to build and then upgrade. And we've got hay over here. I'm hoping that hay is going to be, it's one of the only buildings. I mean, if you build like the lower level houses, that's a shack. Yeah, see, the lower level houses use it, but the upper level houses don't. So I haven't had a great need to move material as far as hay goes. I haven't had a great need to move that around. Are you done yet? Can I upgrade you? You are almost done. Almost done. Yeah, that was the other thing I wanted to mod, was the number of workers and builders for the keep would be nice to would be nice to have, because it takes 3 builders. I mean, the upgrade for this, 261 progress. Like, that's a lot for 3 builders to hammer through. Almost done. Then I'll upgrade that, and that should upgrade, I mean, relatively fast as far as the time frame goes for our children to turn into teenagers. But I'm kind of curious to see what our graph does after a little while. This little drop right here is me selling a bunch of meat pies. That's what that is. From here. I had a bunch of meat pies. I've been stocking up on honey pies, just in case, because I can convert honey pies into other food. If we run into a food issue, which I'm not expecting. I mean, we've got 19,000 veggie pies, 21,000 fruit, 30,000 meat pies, 26,000 fish pies. So we got lots of pie around. So many pies. I kind of want to... This guy doesn't actually have any to-do lists. How are we doing over here? So we got thousands of pies here. This guy's got lots and lots of pies. Kind of want to bump this up, so we're going to bump this up to 400, 400, 100. Although we've already got meat pies over here to spare. And then there's these. This is fish pie. Let's bump that up to 100. Clothing and tools, doing fine. Okay, looks like we have the last load coming in here. Build away, my builders. Quit trying to walk where you can't walk. Stop it. Let's hit that hard. And can we possess this guy too? Just come back over here. There we go. Derpiness. All of the derpiness. Okay. We do need... Looks like we need a road right in through here. We've got plenty of people. Oh, look at all the babies. You see that? Holy cow. Look at them all. Baby has been born. I wonder if my I think my accountant doesn't update right away. So if we go to children, yeah. We'll see that graph in action very, very soon. I'm gonna pick it up about this time next year and kind of see what my numbers look like. I think I built all the roads here. That's nice. All that's done for me already. And we are up to 2,105 people. We can have over 1,000 more, which is a lot. So as these babies get... Oh, look at all those. Yeah, all these houses that have now populated are starting to get babies being born, or at least pregnancies. I'm assuming that we're going to get a lot of pop-ups regarding, you know, died during birth and stuff, which is unfortunate, but it's just the random chance the game has to show that the time period that this represents was a pretty brutal time. Oh yeah, lots of... Oh, look at all the babies. Oh man, it's gonna be pretty major. And this needs to get a little bit more. Oh, we've got that. Oh, look at them all. Look at them all. $297 children now. 98. Oh, it's growing fast. It's growing really fast. But that's going to have to do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.